Aporia is a science fiction drama film written and directed by Jared Moshe. Now this film, I didn't know anything about it, but I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes Best Movies of 2023 by score. This one was one that sort of went under the radar. This is about Sophie. She is a grieving mother who lost her husband Mal in a drunk driving accident. So she's basically drowning in emotion and hasn't been able to connect with her daughter Riley, who doesn't want to go to school, doesn't want to do anything. Her only real lifeline is a family friend named Jabir. He is a former physicist who tells her that he's created a sort of mini particle accelerator machine, and with it they can be able to program something into the past, kill someone in the past, and it will affect their future. So he isn't believed at first, but he basically tells her if he can program information, he can kill the drunk driver that took Mal from them. And at first, he presses the button, nothing happens, but then Mal shows up, and she's thankful to have him back, and everything's fine. But things aren't fine because Sophie's feeling guilty that she took out the drunk driver, so she starts befriending the widow and the daughter and start doing things to sort of affect them. And then they fall into the moral conundrum of using this machine to keep doing things. Jabir originally wants to create the machine with Mal so that he can go back in time and save his family that were killed back in his home country. However, if he does that, he might make a grandfather paradox and it might kill Mal again. So he wants to use it to stop school shooters, stop terrorists, and however, Sophie wants to use it for other things too. So it becomes a sort of, every time they use the machine, they trigger a sort of reset. And it's very similar to the book, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. In that one, a woman goes into the alternate versions of her life, but however nice she finds the new reality she's in, she feels like a stranger because she didn't grow up with that family. So if she's in a reality where she has a wife and son, she doesn't know anything about them, and it's almost like she's play acting. And when they start using the machine too much, it sort of becomes this sort of thing where what is the emotional cost? Are you okay with losing the last year of your life and changing things and having to relearn everything in order to affect the smaller change? However, the movie doesn't quite stick the landing. The movie is really amazing. I really like the acting, the story, everything's great. And then the third act is just kind of like, ran out of story, doesn't give you a very satisfying conclusion. Everything was firing on all cylinders except for that third act. It just sort of ended on kind of like Inception, terrible non-ending. So I give Aporia a 7 out of 10.